when I'm walking and doing like a walking, talking live stream, but I thought it would be fun to just do some walking live. So people always say that Southern California is not a walking friendly city, but that's not true. Like, look, there's sidewalks here in a lot of our inland cities. There's like buses for transportation. If you don't want to drive, you can walk on the sidewalk. Of course you can drive, and most people want to drive, but if you didn't want to drive, in the Inland Empire of Southern California, many of our cities have very walkable sidewalks, and it just takes longer than what people want to do. Like, people want to get to their location like really fast. But let's say you don't want to like walk or commute that way. There's a lot of good walking opportunities where you wouldn't need a gym membership. And look, there's all this. They've replanted this purple lantana. We have beautiful like landscaping in Southern California, and I just am really loving the vibe lately. And yeah, things cost more here, but I've been doing a lot of cost comparison lately, and it does cost more to live here, but what you can make here is going to be more than other states. Like, it might seem like, oh, that's a really good deal because in this state, like, they charge less for houses and rent, but the cost of living is going to be comparable. If actually the California dollar seems to go a bit farther, and our economy is like really booming. Like, there are things about our economy that I think are not always like the best, but in general, our area is really beginning to have a little bit of a population boom. There's some things I don't really love about the population boom. Like, sometimes I'm like, oh, like, I feel like the traffic could be gentler, but there's a lot of people that have moved from LA and other areas, and they're like, wow, I really like this part of California because it's a little bit more gentle. It's not as fast paced, and I kind of like that. I like a slower paced life, and we're near the mountains. And if you do want to go shopping, we have a lot of good shopping here. We're near the desert, we're near the ocean. It's very windy all the time. So California is a really great place to live. I totally love it. And yeah, so this is what it's like walking in Southern California. We have great sidewalks in the inland area. I know some people are like, oh, nobody walks in California. I do. And I make a lot of videos about it. I just haven't done a walking, talking live stream lately because I'm trying to be careful when I do walk, because I don't want to fall, and just like hearing about people like getting injured when they're walking and on their phone, it makes me scared. So lately I'm trying to be safer, and yeah, anyway, so you can definitely walk. And this used to be an orange field, which I do miss, but there are still, like, that's an orange tree right here. Somebody has an orange tree. It's the perfect environment for planting orange trees. Anyway, I'm going to do more walking content. I have been meaning to do that. I just haven't posted as much lately, but soon. Whoa, golly. I thought they were about to hit me. I should have been watching, because sometimes cars just do come fast. So sometimes as a pedestrian, this is live, as a pedestrian, you have to be really careful in California, and you just jump back on the sidewalk because cars don't look out for you in California. That is one of the drawbacks. I'll be really honest. Look out for you sometimes. And I had to like jump back. You do have to be a little defensive. So I jumped back because I'm like, I'm not going to go in front of a car that was just going to keep going. But anyway, besides that, it's pretty good. So you just watch and you jump back.